Y'all heard that hip-hop was dead out here in Texas. I guess you ain't get the memo.
Look, it's K beat more.
We bringing that real shit back. Put your cups up and let's have a toast.
Here's the good music. We probably have to force them just to distribute it. Mainstream polluted, change I refuse it. I know this shit bound to start a movement. This the new Houston. Here's the good music. We probably have to force them just to distribute it. Mainstream polluted, change I refuse it. I know this shit bound to start a movement. This the new Houston. I'm contemplating as the sweet burn. Everybody singing and dancing, now it's the streets turn. Arsonist on track, I set the spark and let the beat burn. Most niggas claiming that they hold and be the least burn. This the new Houston, better make way. This the new Houston, better make way. This the new Houston, better make way. You can't do shit but witness what's finna take place.
With my lighter, nigga, smoke something. I'm going in, it's been a minute since I wrote something. I've been too busy in the country, trap jumping from Monday to Sunday. I ain't had time to poke nothing. Fat boy called me and told me that the smoke coming. My brother, I'll be a motherfucker if you don't choke from it. That's my nigga, so he deliver. I'm trying to scope something. He got them low numbers, I told him to bring me 4 of them. My nigga G just trying to take care of his damn daughter. I think on the beat, bitch. Click clack in the pack of swishers. Getting high, counting money while I'm bagging nickels. Multitasking, entertaining bitches laughing with us. Posted with a pack of killers with a bunch of tats and pistols. All you niggas action figures, ain't about that action, nigga. Cause for some months I've been itching for a scratching, nigga. I ain't just rapping, nigga. So what's poppin', what's crackin', let's make it happen, nigga. All my niggas packing, nigga. And my lady stay ready to beat a bitch up. Stomp a hoe to the grind till she can't get up. Drinking like she a fish, but stay ready to throw her fists up. Ride me until she tired and then suck it until she hiccup, niggas.
Bayou City Reviews, doughbeezy.
Yeah.
Coming to you today with K Dogg's latest project, 3.5, Let's Get Live. So,
first of all, I didn't know he was H-Dub.
H-Dub versatile. Yeah.
Same shit.
Well, it is. I mean, I guess so. But I never even heard of him until we started this.
Yeah, me too.
And then the first time I really heard of him was during the Blue Magic.
Yeah.
And I mean, I liked him then, but we were both saying like out of Doe, Kev, and K Dogg, he had the weakest version, caused that whole little conversation. But anyway, getting into this, the first project I ever heard by K Dogg was Aliens. And the only reason I even bring that up was, one, is the EP that came out last year, and 2, I recognized a song that came from that EP into this one, was when he was basically telling people fuck they swag. That song.
Yeah.
Overall, when we were talking to the ladies at Music to My Ears Radio, and they're asking us, who do we like? I said Gooey Spliff, but off the dome, like putting us on the spot, I thought of Gooey Spliff off the bat. K Dogg's one of my favorites that I've never heard of either. Because he come in there with that reality rap, but he got punchlines too. Aggressive punchlines to where you're pretty much under attack. Not so much, he's not as aggressive as someone like Doe, but he's pretty aggressive with his punches, But I liked it, especially when he started off with the Mike Tyson 3, DJ Grimm coming in there with that dark, nocturnal, creepy, spooky sound, and K Dogg coming in there with the reality rap.
That's what's up.
I liked it, man.
Ironically, I liked him as a rapper. I thought his bars were tight. I wasn't too crazy about the project though. I don't know if it was the production or what, but like I was borderline almost disappointed. Like I had super high expectations, and I feel like he brought the bars to the table just as a overall project. I was expecting more, I guess.
Man,
it's 13, 14 tracks. All of them had features except for like 2 songs. Not that really makes a difference, but we always say, listen to other reviews. Can you carry it on your own? Because I mean, obviously he can spit. Why does he need so many features? But it's all people affiliated with his clique, so I can kind of see that. But I kind of wish he would have stayed on his own a little bit.
You know what? I didn't think that walking away from it, but now that you bring it up, I can understand it. But just the flow of the project itself, I had no idea K Dogg has been away for a while. Because he said he explained why he was away. You know, then instantly getting to punch you in the face with reality raps. You know what I mean? You know.
Yeah, he can spit, no doubt.
Yeah, I liked it, but I didn't. Man, you bring up a good point because he went from Dante Higgins to Double B to Double B and Cab.
Yeah.
You know, until man,
Double B was on a couple tracks.
Yeah, and you know what? I think the tracks that Double B were on
were good tracks. Yeah,
fit Double B. You know what I mean? But in 14 tracks though, I feel like K Dogg gave you, considering the type of rapper that he's gonna be, well, that he's showing you in 3.5.
Yeah.
I feel like he gave you everything he possibly could. Considering his topics of choice, his choice topics. He's going to give you street bars. So it's going to be, you know, chicks, street music. He gave you a story. He got a little conceptual. So when I walk away from it, I'm like, after listening to Alias, which I don't really want to get too much into, but considering that was an EP and coming into 3.5, I was very happy. Because I listened to Alias like a while ago and was like, I kind of want to hear what he has next. 3.5, I was very happy with.
Yeah, I can understand that.
The production too, man, like I like that. K Dogg has to be on that dark shit though. He has to be on dark production. Cause that old bouncy New Orleans stuff, I was kind of like, he did what he was supposed to do and I could see him wrecking that, but that ain't what K Dogg belongs. He belongs on for a song.
I think he was just trying to show that was part of the variety. Cause he had the song, the song about the female dog or whatever, his girl is his bitch and straight reality like you been saying, he got the juice, and that the one with Tupac, he had Tupac in it, something like that, Symbol, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't remember Pop.
Anyways, overall, man, the content was good, the songs were good. See, I want to point out, I want to say I think it was the production that stood out to me, but that's the only thing I can think of that was the missing link for me. If it's not that, I can't figure out what it is. Cause like I said, the bars are good, the content's good, but it just wasn't that up there for me. I don't know.
And that's crazy because, well, not crazy, but it's stunning to me because I fuck with the production. I mean, it was, to me, when you have someone who's going to spit reality raps, who's going to let you know what they claim as far as game wise, talk about drugs, talk about just overall street shit, and talk about the realities of life. You don't want to hear it on no lighthearted, I say track sounds, but I can't think of anyone off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But not sorry ass beats, but those have a different type of sound.
Yeah.
DJ Grimm, man, I like his sound, and I remember him from the Footprints on the Moon.
It could be a situation because I listened to it on my headphones. I didn't listen to it in the whip, so it gives you a different vibe when you listen to it. So maybe, man, I don't know. That's the only thing I could think that possibly was the missing link on my end.
Man,
I know most of it was Grimm, and I think a couple from
D Francis.
Yeah, D Francis, and I want to say something with a P. I was trying to look it up, but my phone is like retarded.
Man,
I want to say like Prodicius or something.
I like it because the production I have a problem with. And then K Dogg is a rapper. Man, he came out there just punching the fuck out of people to where even if you don't like the production, Let's say the production wasn't all that great, which I think it was fine. Him as a rapper, to me, carried his own. To where he don't even need the production. You know, like song for song. Like to me, there's not too many skippables on here. Maybe Girl Dog. I didn't really care too much about.
I didn't even mind it. Actually, I didn't skip none of them.
That bad motherfucker though.
I let it ride. The whole thing right.
That bad motherfucker with him and Cal. Them two niggas.
Did Cab still the show?
Nah, he just didn't show. Nah, but Cal went hard though. Dog, every time I hear Cab, I'll be like, man, I can't wait till this goddamn bully on the beat come on. But nah, nobody stole the show from this dude. I
think on the first track with him, K Dogg, Double B, and Cab. I was gonna say he took it, but it's kind of even.
Cab took it?
Yeah, but it's kind of even.
Nah, I feel the only person that could have stole the show was Doe.
On the interlude.
Yeah. Because Doe went off on that motherfucker. But K Dogg came on this bitch rapping like a motherfucker. And I like when at the very end at Penzel Washington 3, when he he took the time to inform you and remind you and warn you that it was him who went toe to toe with Doe to get that Rogers beat. And I was like, see? But it makes sense to me because listening to this, I can't think of too many people out rapping this dude.
I give you that.
Ain't that many people out rapping.
Definitely in the top tier of the rapping talent.
Hell yeah. I mean,
I agree with that.
That's why when it comes to like not being familiar with people and hearing them on a feature, I don't really like to make my judgment on the features because when they start to stand on their own, they can show something totally different. An example, I heard Showstopper on 3 projects now. He's not doing much for me, even including this one. He's not doing much for me, but I'm going to save my opinion on it until I hear a whole project. Yeah. Now you got someone like Hoodstar Chance that I've heard on numerous projects that I'm really rocking with, but I'm not going to get ahead of myself then because I want to see what he does on the project.
Yeah, I get it.
But getting back to this though, I don't really have much to say about it except to me, I thought he did a very good job of having all original production. His message is very clear to me. You know, he's only gonna spit what he considers real shit. He ain't what you dudes with them funny ass hairstyles and tight jeans. Yeah. He not catering to y'all. He don't even feel like he have anything in common with y'all.
Yeah, he got bars for days. I need that.
And the stories that he tell, man, that dude, the one with the dope dealer, you know what I'm saying? And he giving the ups and downs of the narrative that we've heard numerous times. The first down was him disappointing his sister on her birthday, which I was like, if that's as far down as you go, that's pretty tame. Until he got to the third verse, started talking about the narcs. You start dealing with new people and stuff. So his storytelling ability to me is good. Yeah. It's not as good as someone like Pro or like you said Dante Higgins from Rhymes for Days. Yeah. But it's good, man. Like I don't know, man. Like
I think he's a solid MC, hands down.
This has been getting replay for me for numerous weeks now. Though. Ever since it came out, it's been a rotation.
Gotcha.
GT Garza, this and some other stuff. So I fuck with K Dogg. Well, at least I fuck with
GT in rotation, huh?
A couple of songs, yeah.
Word.
I fucks with it. But yeah, I'm fucking with this project, man. I'm glad that we got around to reviewing it. The Alias, to me, I liked a little bit better, only because he went in on Alias.
I've never heard that. I've only heard him on some features, and this as a full project.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't complain about it. I don't have any knocks on this, man. He gave you every single thing, and on every track, I can't say that I've ever heard a whack verse or song from K Dogg, from that I've heard. The catalog really isn't that extensive, but as far as I'm concerned, he's holding his own. Period. Like not just in the city, like period.
Yeah.
And Yeah, man. I love it.
We can wrap it up then.
Representation great.
Representation, I wouldn't trip. He wouldn't be my first vote. But if he was the blow or some shit like that, I wouldn't mind. Just because I think he can hold his own on the mic. And I think he can easily bring you some of this H-Town shit with no problem. The grade, I'm gonna give it just a straight B, just cause, like I said, I liked it. I just wasn't wowed. I thought it was gonna wow me, and it didn't wow me. It really clarified it, or gave an official stamp that he's a dope MC.
Yeah. But
it just didn't wow me, and I would like to see him stand a little bit more on his own. But I don't know if that was the purpose, to have like a posse kind of deal, just to put his people on or whatever. But I would like to see more of him standing on his own too.
Not mad at it. Representation. If K Dogg and 3.5 was the biggest thing coming out of Houston, nigga, I'd be happy as hell.
Word.
I'd be happy because I just fuck with this, because this is the type of project that reminds me of someone like Benny Siegel, Project Pat, BG, because it's just reality rap. I think he's just, well, aside from Benny Siegel, he's an actual good, creative, lyrical rapper who's spitting some realistic shit. Gotcha. And that's the type of rap I like. That I like.
Well, okay, well look, let me ask you this before you get your grade. Because you keep pointing out how you like the reality rap portion so much. How would this measure up to the abortion? Because that was a real reality heavy mixtape, and we all like that one a lot.
I like it. To me, it measures up there what with it, because it's reality, but it's someone else's different story and different perspective. He's not saying the same thing Robert Galletta is saying. The only thing that I can compare him to is that when I walk away from it, I feel like they've been authentic and they're not embellishing a lot. I don't walk away from this like, yo, this dude be exaggerating, like, nah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like when he referenced about going to the country and doing this, I think, like, I remember people saying like, man, they going to go do what they got to do in Hempstead. Like, it's just that realistic element to it. I'm like, damn, man, I could feel it. Yeah. You know, it doesn't feel made up to me. You know, so I could rock with it.
That's
yeah, heavy replay value for me. One of my personal favorites that we've covered since doing this. Definitely. Grade, the only reason I'm not gonna give it an A is because, like you said, the features.
Yeah.
Because Alias to me was just him. This was K Dogg and Friends, which was fine, because if you're gonna have friends, you might as well have your own clique. So I'm not gonna knock him too much for that, because I feel like it's K Dogg's project. I want to see.
Yeah, I get it.
I want to see what else he could like by himself, but nobody outshined him on this. Nobody, you know. So
that's what's up.
That's why I stand with it.
That's what's up. Check him out. Try to listen to it for your own good. See what you like, what you don't like. Give it a listen. Check it out. See what he got going. Try to catch some of these shows. I'm trying to promote cats to go see some of these cats perform. So these artists got to really put out when you got shows. Let motherfuckers know so we can come check you out.
Yeah, because I'm gonna retweet them, even if I don't particularly care for your music that much. I'm gonna retweet this because
that's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go see it regardless, because I want to see everybody we cover performing this once, which I seen Cab and K Dogg perform at the Undergravity show.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And man, you talk about some energy, man.
Yeah,
hey, you remember when Rhino was like, man, Cab be screaming? And I was like, nah, it don't really seem like it. Nah, Cab be screaming, bro. Cab be screaming.
I seen the video and shit of him on stage.
Man,
it don't. Well,
nah, he be screaming. Nah, he be crunk. They both be crunk. They both be crunk. But anyway, man, thanks for the support. Ron will be back when he's supposed to. Other than that, like Business said, man, go check it out. I like it, and I mean you will. Hopefully you do. Bayou City Reviews, K Dogg, 3.5. Let's get live.
Yes, sir. So perfect.
A bad man, I don't take shit. Tell a nigga say something like Drake, bitch. Everybody got something to say, but if you ain't trying to give me encouragement, don't say shit. I miss a whole year like it ain't shit. Come back, still shine on them like Blake Griff. Catch me posted in the club, blowing straight piff. If you looking for me, take a sniff. You a faint bitch. I don't take shit, so don't try to. You can't just run with everything you hear, or be confirmed with everything you see, when everything happens for a reason. Cold nights with the lights off. The lights work, they just trying to keep the bills low. Gotta heat the house up with the oven. Know it might sound funny, on the real that's how it is though. Mama working but her checks is already spent. They hardly making it and she can barely pay the rent. Daddy locked in jail, son 15.